Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson. The topic of our lesson is lifestyles and writing letters. So today we're speaking about lifestyle of people who live in the city and of people who live in the country. We're going to speak about neighbors, if they are good or bad, if they cause problems or help solve them, and we will write personal letters. So let's start working. First, let's have a look at the pictures. It is page 32, exercises 1 and 3 in your books. And remember the words connected with our places of living, what we can say about them. So look at the village. Everything is local in the village. Villages are usually quiet and you can feel isolated. Besides, villages are usually small but very pretty. Towns or cities can be industrial and modern. They can be clean or polluted. They can be large or small. Streets. Some streets are wide, especially in the cities. Some streets are narrow in the old towns and in the villages. Some streets are clean, the others are dirty. Some streets are quiet, the others are noisy. And many streets, both in the village and in the town, are tree-lined. Высажены вдоль улицы деревья. We all live either in a house or in a flat, and we can live in a comfortable flat or house, modern, ugly, pretty, noisy, attractive, old, beautiful, traditional, and spacious, просторный. Of course, when we speak about our neighborhood, we need some words to name places we can see in our neighborhood. For example, school, bakers, cafe, chemists, bus stop, butchers, block of flats, corner shop, restaurant, supermarket, grocers, park, news agents, bank, hairdressers. I hope all the words are familiar to you, so you can describe your neighborhood. Stop the video and make up a short story about your neighborhood. Поставьте видео на паузу и составьте короткий рассказ о том месте, где вы живете. Well, I hope you managed with making up a story, and of course, we can have something like that. My neighborhood is noisy and crowded. I live in a small flat with a balcony. There are a few shops that are usually busy. There's a baker's next to my block of flats. There's a bus stop just behind my house. There is a supermarket not far from my house, but I am lazy to go there. And there are some corner shops nearby. Now let's have a look at Alex's neighborhood. Listen to his text and answer the questions. What is it like and what shops are there? Ваша задача при прослушивании – понять, что собой представляет район Алекса и какие там есть магазины. Listening.
Exercise 2, page 32.
My neighbourhood is fairly quiet, with wide clean streets and attractive modern houses. It has everything I need without having to go into the town centre. There's a small supermarket, a post office, a bank and a chemist's. It's great because I only have to go into town if I need to go to a department store or to a clothes shop or a shoe shop, which isn't very often. So I have everything I need nearby.
Unit 2D,
Listen again.
Vocabulary and Speaking.
Слушаем еще раз.
Exercise 2, page 32.
My neighbourhood is fairly quiet, with wide clean streets and attractive modern houses. It has everything I need without having to go into the town centre. There's a small supermarket, a post office, a bank and a chemist's. It's great because I only have to go into town if I need to go to a department store or to a clothes shop or a shoe shop, which isn't very often. So I have everything I need nearby.
So, what is his neighborhood like? It is a quiet place with wide streets and there are all the things he needs. What shops are there? There is a supermarket and some small shops. There is a bank. And the only problem is when he needs new clothes or shoes. Then he has to go to the town. Going on. Neighbors. We all live near somebody. And our neighbors can be different. Some are sociable, selfish, rude, helpful, arrogant, высокомерные, forgetful, caring, talkative, silly, easily annoyed, легко выходит из себя, nosy. Don't mix noisy, не путайте со словом noisy, шумный. Nosy, любопытные, сующие свой нос, куда их не всегда приглашали. Remember these words and try to describe your neighbors. Запомните эти слова и опишите своих соседей. Now, we have got a letter from a girl who moved to another place and she is writing a letter about her new neighborhood. Some parts of the sentences are removed. They are here. You are to return them to the text. It is page 33, exercise 5. You stop the video and do the task. Итак, перед нами текст, из которого выпали части предложений. Ваша задача прочитать текст и восстановить предложение. Видео ставится на паузу, и вы выполняете задание. Well, let's check. Dear Jane, hi, how are you? I hope you are well. Sorry it's been so long since I've written, but as you know, I've been busy moving house. Well, I love my new house and neighborhood. The neighbors are fantastic, and I've made friends with some of them already. A young woman called Kate lives next door. She watered my plants for me while I was away last weekend. She also walks my dog for me from time to time, too. I really like her a lot, and we often go out to the cinema or for a coffee together. Mrs. Green, who lives across the road, is really nice. She watches my house in the evenings when I'm out, and in return, I do a bit of shopping for her or some other small errands. It's completely different from where I used to live, where the kids next door would drop litter on the street and play loud music late at night. No one was friendly there. My old neighbors would peep at me from behind their curtains. If I had known how much better things could be, I would have moved house a lot sooner. I really love it here. I am so glad I moved. How are things with you? Write back soon and tell me all your news. Perhaps you can come for a visit sometime. Love, Paula. I hope you managed with the task, and now let's have a look at the questions. Does Paula like her new neighborhood? What is her new neighborhood like? And why didn't she like her previous neighborhood? Stop the video and answer the questions. Перед вами 3 вопроса по прочитанному тексту. Ваша задача устно на них ответить. Now, sometimes neighbors help each other. Let's match the questions and the answers or offers with the response. Итак, наша с вами задача сейчас соединить вопросы с ответами или предложения с реакциями на них. Would you like me to water your plants while you are away? That's really kind of you, but Mrs. Jones has already offered to do it. I'm so sorry. We made so much noise last night. It won't happen again. Oh, don't worry about it. It didn't wake us up. Would you be able to watch over our house for us while we are away? Sure, it would be a pleasure. When are you leaving? Shall I get you some milk when I'm at the supermarket? Oh, would you? Thanks, that would be great. Would you mind not playing loud music early on Sunday mornings? Of course, sorry about that. I didn't know it was a problem. Now you have got some situations. You are to make up such exchanges. Теперь оттолкнувшись от предложенной ситуации, вы составляете подобные мини-диалоги. Stop the video and speak. Well, I hope you managed, and your home task is: write a letter to Paula and tell her about your neighborhood, about its advantages and disadvantages, if you like or don't like your neighborhood, if you would like to spend all your life here or move somewhere. This is your home task. That's all for today. Goodbye.